Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here. We're going to do a cool first look at a new game, beta version 0.5.095 of moon farming. We're going to go ahead and start from scratch. We'll do save one, sure, why not? Let's see what's up. Now, I have not played this at all. This is a true first look. I haven't tested any of this. So it could be catastrophic for all I know, or it could be wonderful. We'll see. Alright, I did click on start game. Are we going or not? Hopefully it's loading. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Hmm. Okay, there we go.
The moon. The brightest and largest object in our night sky. The moon makes Earth a more livable planet by moderating our home planet's wobble on its axis, leading to a relatively stable climate. We visited the moon half a century ago, and have not been back since.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. But there is still so much we don't know about the moon. We still aren't totally sure how the moon formed.
10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff.
There are still a lot of moon rocks left to analyze. We learned that water exists on the moon, but we don't know exactly how much. Are we ready to visit Moon again? Are we ready to set up a colony for humans? We believe that this time has come.
Mission Control, the bird has landed.
Welcome to the moon.
All right,
It's
there we
a whole
go.
new experience on this planet. You'll get used to it in no time. Well, not like you have a choice, you're stuck there for the rest of your life.
Well, that's a little cryptic.
Okay. I am kidding. I'm sure you were briefed on the reason you have to come to the moon for. But such a long time in the spaceship might have caused you to forget, so I'll give you a short briefing. You were sent here to build a colony for humans so that in the future we can populate and live on other planets and the moon. To accomplish this purpose you have to build a self-sustaining infrastructure that can manage the basic life support systems. You also need to collect enough resources such as food, water, oxygen and raw materials and store them.
Okay.
I know that you're only a farmer and most of the things I just talked about are not in your area of expertise, but technology is ever evolving. You'll have all the resources at your disposal, you just have to go through the tedious task of mining them and processing them into useful materials. We also have some other bases from older expeditions with some useful resources in them. Don't worry, the owning countries of other bases won't sue you for taking their stuff. In fact, they volunteered their bases for the sake of humanity. Finally, the most important part of your job, farming. You were selected because you were one of the best farmers on Earth. Now then, let's get started. So, for all humans to survive on the moon, you will need to have basic stuff like water, air, and food. Correct? For that reason, we need to cover those needs. We have an old base not far from here. You can use a rover near you to drive to that old base. Don't worry, you can drive as fast as you want. We don't have police radars here yet. Oh. And you can press the T key to show the waypoints.
Okay, T key for waypoints. Got it. Keep an eye on your hunger, water, and oxygen levels. If levels drop to 0, you'll start to lose health and will eventually die. Replenish your stats by consuming the appropriate item. Got it. Alright, so get in the rover. 121 meters. So that is our little space thing. Can we jump on the moon? Now, can we change camera view? No. So let's just go ahead and we'll follow the tutorial basically and we'll get in the rover. Ooh, look at that thing. I like that. Alright, F to drive. Stand near the vehicle door to proceed. Okay, what about storage? Well, I guess we can't do that. Alright, oxygen usage, external. We got to reach the base. Let's see how well this thing goes. We can zoom out. Can we jump on that? No, that's brakes. Just try and go straight over the surface. See how well this thing handles. That's a pretty neat looking little critter. I like it. Not too shabby. We landed a kilometer away from the base. Looks like there's some rocks on the ground here. I wonder what those are. Could run right over those. Seems like the vehicle lists a little bit to the left. Might just be me. It might be sliding down the hill. I don't know. Now, the opening scene was actually kind of interesting. I do like how the text didn't quite match the audio, but this is a prologue version. Basically, it's a step up from the demo. They released a demo a while back. I did not play the demo. I came right to the prologue version, and I think they're planning on releasing the actual game relatively soon. So we'll see about that. Alright, F to get back out. We're back on our reserves. Whoops. Bumped into things. Oh, we can collect shattered glass. I'm not supposed to be collecting things yet, but you know,
This is the old
I am.
base from our last trip to the moon. Still, it is in good shape and you can find some nice stuff inside of it.
Okay.
And yeah, I bet you are wondering why this Cybertruck is here. Well, one of the famous technical guys from Earth has a hobby of shooting different cars into space. That's why one of his cars landed here. And yes, be careful, maybe some other car can fall down from the space.
Okay.
Now, head inside and use the computer to contact me. The
Signals will be much stronger that way. Airlock requires an enclosed structure. Use the airlock, or once the airlock is turned on, the oxygen usage will switch to external and oxygen meter will stop depleting. Okay. What were they talking about with the truck? I didn't see the truck. I know what they're talking about. It's, there it is. Elon Musk's truck. Ooh, look, it's got a Dogecoin on it. We got a cyber pickup truck. And it operates too. That's kind of cool. It's probably the only way I'm ever going to drive one of these. Alright, we got to go inside. Enough futzing around. Open the door. Go inside. Close the door. Turn on the airlock. Gotta get closer to the panel. Alright, open door. Talk to the commander. Let's get close.
Glad to see that you've made it safely to the base.
Why, thank you, Command.
Here is some food, water and oxygen. They should keep you going for a while.
Okay.
First things first, you need to set up some basic life support systems.
Okay.
Let's start with the solar panel.
Okay.
Solar panels will absorb the sunlight, convert it into usable energy and store it in batteries. You have three things to keep in mind when about a solar panel. Number 1, always place solar panels where the sunlight can hit the glass panes, or else it won't generate any batteries.
Okay.
Number 2, solar panel takes some time to collect enough energy to store in a battery, so be patient. You can always see how much time is required per battery from your heads-up display, by standing close to a solar panel. Number
Good to know.
3, solar panel has a storage compartment that is used to store batteries. Once the battery is generated, it can be retrieved from the storage compartment.
Okay.
Come and talk to me when you're done, or do you want me to explain again? Good luck.
Alright, there are 2 ways to place a build part. Drag and drop the build part from your inventory to quick slot and use the quick slots 1 through 8 to show the placement of projection. Open the action menu by pressing right mouse button and selecting place. Okay. So we need to do... how do we get our inventory? Alright, so tab is inventory. We've got glass crystals, water, oxygen, solar panel, and carrots. Now we need to put that actually outside, I believe. Let's go ahead and move that to number 1. Whoops. Resume. We're going to check out the container real quick. We've got more water in here. Hitting escape to back up. Really just... Okay, we don't want to put that there. So let's switch there. Let's go take this outside. Close the door. Cycle the airlock. Open the door. I was blocking the door. Close the door. Alright, so best place to put solar panels. Definitely want to be in the sunlight. I don't want to do too close to the building though, because we might need to build out a little bit. Put one there. Alright, we only have the one. Oh my god, I keep hitting escape to back up. Alright, talk to commander. That'll take 120 to do that. Doesn't have any those yet. Okay, that's a little frustrating that every time you hit the escape key to get out of that, does that. If I'm outside, I might as well pick up anything that I can for a moment. I'm a hoarder. I like to pick things up. All right, we need to go back in and talk to the commander again. Gotta cycle the airlock. All right, let's talk to command.
Excellent. Now you need to build a water extraction machine. Do you know that there is water on the moon? If you don't believe me, check Wikipedia when you get back to Earth. By the way, do you know, why does water never laugh at jokes? It isn't a fan of dry humor. Enough jokes, now on to building a water extraction machine. A water extraction machine will extract water from the moon's surface.
Okay.
The water that is extracted contains dirt and other harmful materials, so it can't be used as it is. For now you need to keep 4 things in mind for water extraction machines. Number 1, in order for them to work they need to be placed on the moon's surface.
Okay.
Number 2, just like solar panels, it takes some time for a water extraction. Number 3, once water has been extracted, it will be stored in the storage compartment of the water extraction machine.
Okay.
Number 4, the water which is extracted is not usable, but I'll explain. Now go and build that water extraction machine. Report back when you're done, or do you want me to good luck.
Alright, I've got the water extraction machine in my inventory. Alright, let's close the door. Cycle the airlock. Open the door, get out of the way of the door. Now the water extraction machine I'm going to put closer to the door, because it does not need to be in the sun. So I'm going to try and put it like right here. Okay. 120 on that one as well. Again, while we're outside, apparently the only thing I can pick up is the shattered glass. So I'm going to grab a couple of those. I'm hoping I can get a different camera view. Maybe it'll tell me how to do that later.
Great. While the machines produce the resources, you can build a water filtration plant.
Okay.
As I briefly mentioned before, the water from the water extraction machine is unusable. In order to make it drinkable and usable for farming, that's where the water filtration plant comes in. One thing to keep in mind is that it needs to be placed inside a structure to work. The temperature I'll explain how to use this machine later. For now, go and place a water filtration. Come back and talk to me when you're done, or you need a reminder. Good luck.
Okay. Water filtration added to inventory. I'm thinking right here in this corner will be good. Okay. Now we got to put stuff in, then you turn it on. Looks like we need to put batteries in here. All right, we've done that.
Good job.
Thanks.
Next up is the oxygen extraction machine.
Okay.
Just like the water filtration machine, it needs to be placed inside an oxygen extraction machine will extract breathable oxygen from dirty water.
Okay.
I'll teach you how to use this machine later.
Okay.
For now, place it and report back.
Okay. So there is a whole lot of going back and forth. Put that right next to the water. Oxygen extraction plant. Done.
Now that you've placed the basic life support systems, you need to know how to use. Solar panel gives you batteries that can be used to power up different machines.
Okay.
You need batteries to power up water filtration and oxygen extraction machines.
Okay.
Both the machines have 2 storage compartments.
Okay.
In both the machines, first storage compartment is for dirty water and the second storage compartment is for batteries.
Got it.
After you have inserted the battery and dirty water, you can power up the machines.
Okay.
Each battery lasts only a while, and once it runs out the machine will power off. You can place multiple batteries in the battery compartment. Machines will automatically consume a battery. The machines won't automatically power off when the conversion is complete. You should check up on them from time to time to ensure that you make the most of your batteries.
Okay.
Collect 4 drinkable water bottles and 4 oxygen tanks, then report back to me. Good luck.
All right. So we're going to need to make some batteries. Now, what do we have here? That is just our container. We don't have anything else in here. So now we're waiting on batteries. I gotta cycle the airlock. Okay, water extraction, that is at... Oh, that's almost done. Let's go check on the batteries. Okay, maybe I should not have put this quite so far away. Alright, so we've got 3 batteries. Alright, now, again, I'm thinking we're going to need this. And since there's so much of it nearby, I don't think there's anything else we can pick up yet. We don't have any tools. I am a little curious about the storage on this. Okay, so F for storage. Nothing in there. Let's check on our water. We have 2 waters. 3 batteries, 2 waters. We can go put 1 in each one. Close the door. Turn off the airlock. Open the door. Now, we need to do... Okay, so shift, you can split stacks. So we put dirty water in. Let's shift and bring that. Let's put battery in. And turn on. Let's do the same for this one. Dirty water in. 1 battery in. Turn on. I would imagine this only gives us 1. Okay, turn that off. That gave us 4 water bottles. Okay, so this is not going to take as long as I thought. Turn that off. We don't want it to keep running. And 4 oxygen bottles. Alright, that was pretty quick.
You are almost settled in. Just one more thing and you will have the basic life support systems up. Next up is the farming stations.
Okay.
This is the main reason for you being sent here. Let's get to planting some seeds. Don't try to smoke or eat them. They are for planting and only for planting. I hope you've eaten as much meat as you could before coming here, because the only stuff you will be eating here are vegetables. I don't know, are you vegetarian or not, but from now, you will need to become one, to survive here. Let's just hope you don't die from that. The temperature of the moon is too cold for farming, so, just like other machines, this one also needs to be placed inside a structure to work.
Okay.
They are very simple to use. All you need to do is to select a plant that you want to farm, then add sufficient water, and harvest the plant when it's done. Now go, place 3 farming pots and harvest at least 1 plant.
Okay.
Come back and talk to me when you're done.
Alright, so you can plant a seed by selecting the seed from the menu. Plant requires water for growth. Once plant is ready, you can harvest it. Got it. Alright, so we got 3 potting plants. Farming pots. Alright, I'm trying to be as efficient with space as I can. I mean, we are stuck in a little moon pod. Alright, got 3 of those. Okay, so let's interact with that. We can do beets in 61 seconds, cabbage in 66, berries in 76, all of which have a water drain of 1. Okay, let's water that. I'm assuming we're going to need to fully water it. And maybe a little bit more. Let's try this one. Okay. And then berries. No water left. Okay. That's unfortunate. But we know where to get more. If I don't need this, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I used all my water for that too. Gotta remember not to do that. Keep your own water. Because my O2 level is down to 50%, and my water is actually much lower. Let's wait for the next battery. Okay. I wonder if I can remap this key, because I would really prefer it be E instead of F. Probably not. Probably not. You never know. It's very early. It's still a demo. Alright, now we need to make water filtration. That's dirty water. Alright, it doesn't show me a battery life. So I have no idea how much longer the first battery's gonna last. Still have some carrots. This is actually pretty quick. But I don't want to leave it running when I don't need to. That is important to remember that gotta not drink all of the water. Alright, so here's the other question. So my water is getting low. One bottle of water does quite a bit of that. That totally filled up my O2. I probably could have waited a little while longer. That is ready. Okay. Plant another beet. Still has some water left over. We need to water this one a little bit further. Alright, got that one going. We never did get the berries going. So I'm thinking beets are pretty much the way to go. Beets look like the way
You
to
seem
go.
tired. Get some rest. Here is a bed, place it and go to sleep.
Okay.
We'll start when you have had some rest.
Alright, so you can use bed to save the game. Save slot name is the same as the name for the bed. Gotcha. We have cabbage seeds, beet seeds. Did we get that when we harvested? Guess we did. Alright, where do we want to put our bed? I'm thinking right there would be a good spot. Apparently not. Can I rotate this? R to rotate. Alrighty. Hold the left for the build menu. Okay, so that won't fit in there. Alright, let's try putting it in the corner. Alright, let's call it Tmoville. Sure, why not? Boom. Alright, and then F to save the game. Talk to the commander. So apparently that is just sleeping.
It seems you are well rested.
Okay.
Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? Good. Now you have basic life support system working. Now, let's get you out on the moon.
Okay.
There is a Chinese storage base not far from here.
Okay.
Chinese have been super helpful with their storage bases. They are the best in this business. ILL mark it on your display. You'll find new seeds and more build parts there that will help you in your endeavor.
Okay.
I'll contact you once you reach the base. You don't need to head over there right away. You can take your time and farm a bit more if you want.
Okay. Don't know if that's going to be enough to finish that one or not. Alright, we ran out of water again. Yep, we used all of our water once again. Got to remember to close the airlock door. That's going to take some getting used to. Let's go grab some more batteries. That's 1.3 kilometers away. There's only 3 batteries in here. So batteries are going to be a thing. We're going to need to, hopefully we can make more solar panels. We're going to wait the 10 seconds for the next thing of water. Alright, got 4 water, 4 dirty water. Let's go ahead and head back in. Close that. Do that. Do that. Water filtration. I think we're just going to put all 4 of them in here. Ouch. That was my knee. Alright. Now, let's go ahead. Can we... We had water in storage. I want to store the seeds. I'm going to store the beets and the cabbage. Batteries. Go to... Alright, let's harvest that. We're not going to start another one just yet. Harvest that. Alright, wow, these guys take quite a bit. I would assume that there is a benefit to using those. Oh, I've got beet seeds. Got it. All right. All right, that looks like it stopped. Okay, so we need to put another battery in there. You know, I probably should carry this stuff with me. At least the water, the oxygen, and the batteries. Just in case. Okay, so shift just splits the stack directly. Splits it in half. It doesn't pull just one off. Alright. It won't let me harvest. Alright, we're going to let that run while we try and get this last berry. Alright, now we can harvest that. We did get some berry seeds from the berries. That's cool. Alright, so we got beets, beet seeds, cabbage seeds, cabbage, berries and berry seeds. Here's some carrots to eat. Let's go ahead and run with that. Wonder if this has enough to actually do all of it, or if we're going to have to put another battery in there. Let's see. Okay, we did in fact run out of... Did in fact run out of battery. Excuse me. Alright. That gave us 5 water. They only stacked to 10. Alright, nothing else is running. Close our airlock. Open our outer airlock. Don't want any strangers coming in, so we're going to close that up. Alright. Let's head on out. Take a screeny. Wonder how far we can zoom out. Oh, look at that. What is that? That looks like a pretty big base. That doesn't look like a little storage base. I wonder what the little storage base is going to look like. It was kind of funny that it said that the Chinese are the best in the business. And given that the text-to-speech is not quite on, I'm wondering if this is a Chinese corporation. Given their current exploration of the moon, I would not be surprised. Now, one of the funny things is I got this off of Steam, and they definitely take a jab at Farming Simulator. So much so that they actually like mimicked the music and the opening sequence. All right, what do we got here?
Glad to see that you've made it safely to the storage base. Looks
Okay.
very pretty, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
By the way, did you know that China has already sent many robotic rovers to the moon to explore it? They are called U2, which means jade rabbits, and one of the newest model is right near the base, as you can see. I bet you are wondering, why is this base empty? Where are all the people gone? Well, I don't have too much information about that, but I believe that they went home to celebrate Chinese New Year with their families. That's why you gotta hand it to the Chinese to make it functional and good looking at the same time. Now, head inside and look for supplies. There are way too many to remember, so I'll mark them on your display. Come back to the base and talk to me when you've gathered them all. Good luck.
All right. All right. Let's go take a look at the U2. Got our little Chinese rover. Oh, we can drive it too. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Take a little screeny of that. Alright, we got to get printer parts, resources, and seeds. Is that an automatic? Gather seeds. Carrot seeds, apple seeds, bell peppers. Look at that. Alright, it's got 4 spaces left to go. We have gathered the seeds. Don't know what this is. Don't know what that looks like a reactor. It's very bright in here. You know, I'm thinking I should put this stuff in storage. Thinking I should put this stuff in storage. I want as much space as we can get. Put a little bit of the water in there. Might as well put the batteries. O2, sure, why not? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? There's a second floor to this. Alright, we have some iron, some E-chips. Okay, that is the resources. Then we have a pickaxe. We're gonna, well, we gotta put that here. A blowtorch and a hammer. Alright, and then printer parts. Where are the printer parts? Printer parts are over here. Alright, we have a printing machine, a printer base, and a printer molder. Now we got to report back to the commander. Can we jump? We can. Got to stand near the door to do that. Alright. Thank you, Chinese base. Appreciate it. Very much appreciated. Look at that. I want to see what that is. I would imagine we'll have to come over here for something. But I have no idea what this thing is. That is a pretty dang big building. Alright, that's pretty cool looking. As much as I want to mess with that, given that this is a first look, we're going to just do the quick tutorial aspect of things. And we'll head back to base and see what she tells us to do next. Maybe she'll tell us to come back here. Maybe not. I don't know. I would imagine she's going to have us get our tools, equip them, grow some more food, build some things, assemble our printer, and all that other fun stuff. I do see an awful lot of shattered glass on the ground. So I'm thinking we're going to have to be using that as a resource for a lot of things. Not sure about the rocks. Looked like some of them were metallic. Those are probably for the iron. I don't know what the rock looking ones will be for. It looks pretty cool though. I'm digging it. You know, if I was the best farmer in the world, I wouldn't mind going to the moon to do a little farming. That looks like there's a whole bunch of metallic rocks right there. So we got glass, metallic rocks, and then regular rocks. Oop, whoopa. Oh, that is our solar panel. Let's not crash into our solar panel. And Mr. Alon's truck is just sitting there with the lights on the whole time. Alright, let's hop on out of there. Now we are a little limited on our space. I wonder if we can upgrade our backpack? That would be nice. I'm a big fan of storage. Alright, let's see what our voice to talk has to say.
Seems like you have collected everything.
Yep.
Now, you need to place the 3D printer and two of its parts. 3D
Okay.
printer prints out semantics for build parts that can then be used to place those build parts in
Schematics,
the
not
world.
semantics.
Every build part requires a certain amount of resources to. Don't worry about the resources. For now you need to place the 3D printer. A 3D
Okay.
printer has 3 parts. A printer base and molder. You can start by placing the printer inside the base. After placing the printer you'll see a holographic outline for the other 2 build parts.
Okay.
Those holographic projections will help you with the placement of the other 2 parts. Just hover the other build parts near the projection and parts should snap themselves to their places. If done correctly the projection will change its color from blue to green. Then you can place the build parts and they will be placed in the correct. I would recommend that you place the base after placing the molder, as it's the bigger part, and pretty easy to place. If
Okay.
you have questions, come talk to me. Talk to me when you're done or if you good luck.
Okay. Tiered build parts. Some build parts require multiple other build parts to function. Select the attaching build part and hover over the blue projection. If done correctly, build part will do that. Got it. Alright, so we needed to do the printing machine. So let's see, how big is this thing? It's rather large. I'm thinking we'll put it right here in the corner. Okay. And it said the molder after the, okay, so that. Got it. Talk to the commander.
Good, now you need to place a furnace.
Okay.
Furnace allows you to smelt raw materials into usable resources.
Okay.
These resources can then be used to print out build parts from the printer machine. Furnace requires a battery to power on.
Okay.
I've added the furnace semantics to your inventory.
Schematics.
Come back and talk to me when you've placed it.
But, you know, semantics. Alright, so electrical furnace. This thing doesn't look all that big. So let's put it right there. Alright, gotta put power to it and then different materials.
Good, now you'll need some resources that you can smelt in the furnace.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure you've seen some rocks and other materials on the surface of the moon.
I have.
By the way, what did they promise before you came to the moon? I mean, did they say that you will relax and all 3D printers and robots will do hard work for you? Haha, don't worry, they did that with everybody before you. So, even with all nowadays technologies, still you need to do a lot of manual work. The big ones are iron ores and you need the pickaxe to mine them.
Okay.
The medium shiny ones are silicon ores and you need a blowtorch to mine them.
Oh, so they're not metallic, they're
The
silicon.
small orange ones are glass shards and you can just collect them directly.
Gotcha.
After you've collected some of them and smelt them into usable resources, you can use the printer machine to print build parts.
Okay.
These build parts range from your basic walls, floors, foundations to other machines.
Okay.
As you can probably tell by now, you can build some new bases. The most important part of your base is the foundation build part. Everything else such as walls and door frames are placed on. There is also an airlock build part. Airlock needs to be attached to a door frame. Some build parts require an airlock to work. Now you can go, gather some resources, build new bases and farm.
Okay.
As you can see, this old base is too small for us now. When you're ready, come and talk to me. I'll teach you how to use farming incubators, farming control panel, and storage section. One more thing before you go, you can use the hammer to destroy the structures you've built.
Okay. Make sure you build base big enough to support your needs. We don't want you to build bases that are too small and waste
Good
time.
luck.
Got it. So go big or go home. So we need a pickaxe for those. We need the blowtorch for the other pieces. Resource gathering 3D print. Got it. All right, so I got all of that. Picking up what they're putting down. Now it is time for me to go be the hoarder that I am and gather all the resources. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot. Let's put the pickaxe, the blowtorch, hammer we're going to put as number 8. We're going to go gather up what we got out here. We got dirty water. Gather that. Let's go gather our batteries real quick. We have 9 batteries. Nice. Alright, now what else did we leave in the Mamma Jamma? Alright, batteries, oxygen, and regular water. Okay, so when you move things onto your belt, it keeps them in there. So we've got some water in there. Let's put everything else away. Water level is critical. So we're going to need to... Let's use some water. We're good on that. Alright, I'm thinking we're going to need more water than anything else. So let's go ahead and run some water. We've got plenty of O2 right now. O2, tomato seeds, apple seeds, pear seeds, carrot seeds, eggplant, bell peppers, hot peppers. Nice. We do need some of those. We're going to put the iron and the E-chips away. Water. We're good on that. Carrots. Let's actually eat a carrot. Let's eat 2 carrots. And then we'll put the carrots there. We have glass crystals. Pickaxe batteries. I want to split that stack like so. And I'm going to put 7 batteries in the furnace. Put those in there. Might as well actually put glass in and turn it on and see what it starts to make. That's going to be running for a while. In the meantime, let's go ahead and go gather some resources. We're good on oxygen, we're good on water. Good on that. Alright, so these are the ones we need to use the blowtorch. That collected silicon. Let's gather up a decent bit of silicon. Doesn't look like the bigger ones necessarily give you more. It's kind of just random. And you got to be relatively close to them too. Alright, now we've got these other rocks over here. They give us a decent amount of iron ore. I really do wish that was the E key and not the F key. I guess there's no durability loss on our tools. At least I'm hoping not. Alright, we know we're going to need glass for the solar panels. I would imagine we're going to need iron for just about everything. Alright, we got 160 iron, 51 silicon. And that battery is just sitting there running. Hopefully it hasn't run out of blast to process yet. It did have 2 spaces. I wonder if we can process 2 things at once. Really? Alright, it's still cranking out that. We've got 3 glass panels so far. Iron, we've already got iron bars, so let's put some silicon in here and see what that does. See how long that takes. It has used, it's on the 3rd battery already. Wow. Alright, so iron stacks to 100. Glass, can we put more glass in there? We can. How much iron did we come back with? 35 iron, 5 E-chips. Alright, so...
You're ready for the next part?
Sure, why not?
Alright, let's start with the farming automation system. This system only works in an airlocked structure. This system has 3 build parts: an incubator, a control section, and finally a storage section.
Okay.
Let's start with incubators. Incubators are responsible for managing the farming stations. Each can have 2 farming stations attached to it. Once a farming station is attached to an incubator, you cannot interact with it directly.
Okay.
You can only place incubators on foundations, and each foundation can hold up to 3 incubators.
Okay.
Now, print out 3 incubators from printing machine, and place them on a foundation. Come and talk to me when you're done. Alex, good luck.
Alright, so we need to use the printer. For that. Alright, so printer, foundations, iron bars, gives you 1 foundation, takes 15 seconds. Walls with windows, door frames, door, floor, roof, airlock system, containers, farming pot, water filtration plant, oxygen extraction plant, water extractor, solar panel. electric furnace, bed, plant incubator, perm control, and storage section. All right, I definitely want solar panels, so we need E-chips, glass pane, and iron bars. And I guess we need them in storage. So let's gather all this. E-chips, iron. Okay, silicon makes E-chips. Need glass. So I want to make more batteries. That's the big thing is we want more batteries going, so we need to make more solar panels. Okay, so we can make 2 more. We need to put batteries in here as well. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Let's take 3 batteries out of there. Put those in there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna... I can see that that's gonna be the bottleneck. That's gonna be the bottleneck right there. So we're gonna need to make like a solar farm. Now the other thing, I don't think we can move anything. Once you put it down, can't move it, but you can destroy it. Alright, storage, turn that off. That's still rolling. Alright, E-chips, glass panels, printer, solar panel, 3 E-chips. Turn that off. Solar panels. Alright. Oh, did I leave that running? I did. Alright, that's okay. It's almost done with more. Now, let's try something here. I'm thinking instead of running all over the place, let's go ahead and put some solar collectors up here. We can rotate. Okay, you can only rotate in one direction. It's only clockwise. No anti-clockwise, counterclockwise. Six batteries so far. Now I'm thinking multiple furnaces as well would be a good idea. So I'll probably end up doing a whole bunch of those guys. I'm thinking 3 furnaces total. That way I got 1 for glass, 1 for silicon, 1 for iron. And I'm thinking I can get all that in the current base. We're also restricted on the printer. From what I understand, the printer cannot be moved once it's placed, so everything's going to be in there. I don't know if we can make another printer or not. It is, you know, just the beta version of a demo, so I know they don't have everything ready to go. I like that it's a little map gas torch. That's kind of cute. I have like 3 of those down in the basement. Map gas and little propane torches. All right. Let's go ahead and pick up our dirty water while we're right here. All right, dirty water. Dirty water. I don't want to put all the batteries in there just yet. Turn that on. We got another 8 water here. That's good. Finish that one. I don't think water is going to be a problem. We definitely need to drink some more water, and we need to get some O2. So we will need to make some more O2, that's for sure. Yeah, that filled us up, so that's pretty cool. Can only stack in 10s. All right, what do we need for electrical furnace? We need E-chips and iron bars. Okay. That has run out. Turn on. Glass crystals. It actually uses quite a bit of glass crystals for that. We're definitely going to need to gain or gather a lot more resources. For sure. Now can we store this in here? We can. Cool. So not only can you take stuff out, you can put stuff in. So we don't need to store any of that material in here. Which we're not. This is all just seeds and water and O2. Yeah, we're gonna need to make a lot of glass. We're gonna need to make a lot of everything. For sure. That takes a lot of materials. This is the printer. Why am I putting iron in the printer? No, that's not where we want the iron ore. We want the iron ore in this thing. Okay. And we have used all of our iron ore. $10 for everything else. We got to make some of that too. Alright, so far it's pretty cute. I don't really have time to get into doing a whole base build on this particular one. Oh, it sucked that right in there. Sucked that right in there. Alright, let's try that. See what happens when I move that. Alright, so it just pulls whatever's next in line, goes right in there. That's good to know. Alright, that's going to be it for my first look. For the very first one, it does look kind of interesting. I will probably play this some more. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Hopefully you had a good time. If you like it, you can find this one on Steam. Just type in Moon Farming and it'll pull it up there. And you want to do the prologue version, not the demo version. And I look forward to seeing what they add on to the game when it comes out. And if you guys are looking forward to more of these videos, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, you might want to subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified when I post new content or if I go live on YouTube. And of course, you can hit that notification that way. Thank you all so much. Till next time, go harvest your own damn resources.